Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel and thank you for watching this video. This is a general relationship reading for Virgo for June 25th to the 8th of July 2018. For better insight, I suggest that you also watch your rising sign, as this is the mask you wear and this is how the world interacts with you. You should also watch your moon sign because that's how you will emotionally respond to a situation. So I put the decks that I'm using down in the description box, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So I'm going to start off with this Romance Oracle cards, and we'll just draw two cards to give us the general energies of the spread. Okay, I'll just cut this deck. Okay, and the first card is Calling in Your Soulmate, and the second card is You Deserve Love. So the Calling in Your Soulmate says your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring the two of you together, and You Deserve Love says you are lovable. Okay, so right, I'm going to just use the Romantic Tarot to do the main reading. I'll just give it a bit of a shuffle. And just cut this deck. Okay. Okay. So the card at the bottom of the deck, overall energy, is the Five of Cups. There seems to be a lot of emotional upheaval going on here. Arguments, fighting, maybe, betrayal by somebody within the relationship, and having been found out, is what this card is saying. There's been a lot of lies, cheating, untruths, sneaking behind people's backs by one of the parties. So a lot of dissension, a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting, a lot of unhappiness with this Five of Cups energy. Very chaotic energy as well. Very emotionally disturbing energy. So, and that has left probably you feeling really unhappy and feeling very betrayed, like the love that you've been giving to somebody was just stomped on and thrown aside, and you can't think clearly about it. You don't really know what to do. This man looks like he wants to jump off this bridge. Not the best solution ever, but you're feeling really, really miserable about what has happened, and this relationship itself was not a good relationship, because the card that crosses this man is the Devil card, and in this particular deck, this card shows this woman. She is holding the hat. So this person, and she's got all these flowers in her hand, and she's chained by her ankles, and this shows that this person. They controlled what you thought, they controlled your love, your heart, and they restricted your freedom with this chains. So this person, you were very, very dependent within this relationship. It was a very codependent relationship, and not a good relationship to be in. Maybe you didn't even realize that you were so codependent until it started breaking up or coming apart at the seams. For the last year or so, you've been very productive. This is the Empress card, and it's been showing. No, this is not the Empress, the High Priestess card. So you've been spending a lot of time following your intuition, doing a lot of reading. Really spending a lot of time with more spiritual matters than maybe investing within your relationship. You've been following your psychic intuition, and basically keeping to yourself. There have been a lot of secrets within this relationship as well, and these secrets have not been revealed to you. So spending a lot of time alone with all these hidden secrets. Maybe you've also been waiting, because the High Priestess is also a card of waiting for things to happen, for change to come in. And for the last 2 months or 2 or 3 months, you've been trying to mold this person that you've been in a relationship with, trying to change them, to be more of what you want. But also you've been trying to show them, claim them as a possession for your love, because this man is pinning a rose on this man's clothes, trying to say, this is my property and I love him, and trying to show this person that you are possessively loving them. And I think that maybe this person, he doesn't seem to be very, very interested here. So maybe the partner within this relationship is not being, although they've accepted the fact that, you've been claiming possession over them, their feelings, they don't seem to be that interested in reciprocating it. So the card that is on your mind, you've wanted a relationship, you wanted this relationship to reach a level where, there's recognition by everybody. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So you wanted it to be a prosperous, progressive relationship where everybody looks at it and says, oh, what a beautiful relationship this is. With the light shining on this couple. You wanted, public recognition of it, and you wanted people to say, this looks like such a lovely relationship, and I wish we could have had this kind of relationship. And you've been trying to steer this relationship in that direction where it gets, where people think it's such a great thing. In the eyes of the public, you wanted them to see what a wonderful relationship you have had, and that's been on your mind, and that's where you've wanted to go with this. It's very idealistic, I think, and maybe that's why the whole thing is falling apart a little bit. And so the card that is going into the future is that the two of you in this relationship have not been honest with each other. Both these people are wearing masks. You'll have been sharing things together, like, maybe you've been indulging in some sort of addiction or habit together. But you all haven't been speaking to each other and telling each other what you really feel, what you really mean, because both these people are wearing masks. So you're hiding behind lies and deceit. And so this relationship has not been based on truth. And, things that are not based on truth really can't go forward. There hasn't been honesty between the two of you. And at the moment, you're feeling very, very heartbroken. You're feeling very protective of your heart, of your love. You're not showing anybody anything anymore. You're also in a state of confusion as to what to do in this particular situation. You're not going forward or backwards. You're just stationary there, and you're really feeling very heartbroken and hurt by whatever the events have been. And maybe now you'll have decided that you'll want to part company with the Ten of Rods. You find that this relationship is now very burdensome, and you'll want to move on, because they're both at the rail station and they are deciding to leave each other. So maybe you've decided that this relationship has come as far as it can go. You'll need to end it, and this is the end of the cycle. So your hopes and fears is that, you want to look at the situation differently. You want something new to come in. You want to step out of whatever comfort zone you were in, whatever you thought relationships were. Now you hope that, you want to look at things very differently, see something else, get something else that comes into your life that is completely different from what you've been involved in. So the outcome cards is the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune says that, fate will step in, and things will change. Destiny will change. an event that you cannot control, out of your control, will intervene and change the course of events of this relationship. And the Ten of Pentacles shows that, although you trusted this person completely, you felt that you gave them your all. You thought they were very honest. You thought they were watching your back. You were very, very much in love with them. But it's the Ten of Pentacles, and that's the end of a cycle. So this might well be the end of this particular relationship. And you feel that you've made, with this Hangman, made a lot of sacrifice. There was, you had to give up a lot of things. Maybe you feel like, your investments did not pay out. You feel, hurt and betrayed. And, there's a lot of, you're contemplating what happened as well. You feel like, you've maybe been tortured by it. So you're looking at this situation from a very different point of view now. You're seeing it for what it really is. You're realizing now that this relationship might have been very restrictive for you, and it hasn't brought you any happiness. This person looks, like they're not having a good time at all. But at least you're now seeing the light, and you're now seeing it for what it is, and you're seeing it for the restriction that it provided you. So something is going to coming in, an event will come in that will change the way this relationship is going, and it might well end, so that you can be allowed to experience something better and something more fulfilling for you, something that the universe wants you to have. Maybe this relationship is just a stepping stone to the next better thing that's coming. So this is the Archangel cards, and I'm just going to pull 3 cards from there. What comes up to? So the 3 cards that have fallen is, first card is the Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So you need to listen to your instincts. And with this High Priestess card, you definitely have a lot of good intuitive instincts, and follow your heart. And the second card is the Queen of Gabriel. It says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So if you're seeing the situation for what you are, what it is, then you shouldn't have any fear, and you should go and change it according to the way you want to. And the last one is the King of Gabriel. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience leads to success, and genuine concern for others. So with this, keep your eye on the big picture by King of Gabriel, it's saying that, if this relationship ends, then it was meant to end. And it was just opening the door for something better to come along. And it is better to have no relationship than to be in a relationship where you have to rely totally on somebody else for your happiness and for your spiritual well-being. Because, we're on the earth for a very short time, and we're all eternal creatures, eternal souls. And this small period where we're restricted, where we should be growing, and we don't allow ourselves to grow because somebody else said something, is not where we want to be. That is not what our soul's journey is. So think of the big picture. Think of the spiritual growth that has come from all this that you have faced, and allow change to come in, because change is good. Growth is necessary for us to move ahead with our spirituality. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.